I'm Eliot Horowitz, CEO and founder of Viam. Viam is an engineering platform to unlock data, AI, and automation in the physical world. Use the Viam platform to get data out of existing systems, build new devices, and make your engineering teams work 10 times faster. In this video, we'll walk through a diagram of the Viam architecture to demonstrate the breadth and power of the platform. It all starts with devices in your physical world, wherever that may be, in a home, in an office, in a factory, or out in the public. Then it shows how that connects to our cloud, where all the data is stored and configuration is stored, how your team works with both the physical devices directly and also with the cloud, and how your internal teams and your users can interact with those things through custom applications, whether they're mobile apps or web apps or some very custom display built directly into the device. Having all of your engineers on one platform increases efficiency dramatically. It increases the ability to iterate quickly, see problems, fix problems, get users moving faster. The first section that we're going to talk about is build and integrate. The great thing about Viam is we can connect to any device that you have, any camera, any sensor, any actuator, and it's very easy to plug and play whatever you want. Again, we are completely hardware agnostic. All of the control logic that you write lives on the device in your space, and that could be any computer that you want. The configuration for your devices, how things are connected, what code versions to run is all configured in the cloud, and that is then pushed back down to your device when the internet's available. And then your team can then go interact with those things in real time, write code against it, configure things very easily. It's all about how quickly your team can go from a concept to a prototype, from a prototype to production. Iteration time is one of the most important things we think about. The next section is AI and data. Once you actually have a system, the next thing you want to do is make it smart. So the first part of this process is data capture. So from anything that has data in your device, we can capture data and it's first stored locally. It is then synced to the cloud intelligently when you want it to be. Once it's in the cloud, your team can go build graphs on it, do analysis on it, export it, do whatever you need to with it. But you can also immediately start building data sets, labeling images, drawing bounding boxes. Once you have a data set, you can go build a model. That model becomes part of your configuration for your device and gets pushed back down to the device. And then on the device, you can do all of the actual AI, all the inference, all of that on the actual device. The last section is deploy, manage, and troubleshoot. This is all about how you go from one device that's working to 1,000 or 1,000,000 devices. It all starts with being able to configure not an individual device at a time, but a large fleet of devices with the same configuration. That is a system we call fragments. When you upgrade a fragment, all the machines using that fragment get upgraded. You can also control when that happens with maintenance windows or triggers that say, hey, if this thing is moving, don't upgrade it, because that could be frightening. We also focus a lot on how you can do real-time troubleshooting and diagnostics. Because when you've got devices in the field, it's really important to easily have a way to understand what's happening. You're on the phone with someone, you want to understand why this thing isn't working. And that really wants to be integrated with the rest of the system. When you can go very quickly from an issue to trying something, to fixing it, to getting it deployed, that's when you can actually save a lot of time, save a lot of money, and get your users being productive again.